Hey.
Ah.
How you doing, man?
Hey, so good.
So good. Not bad weather out.
I know, dude.
Seems a little damp, but the actual temperature itself
Yeah.
is nice.
I don't mind, like, I have a problem with, like, really dry weather. So, like, I don't mind, like, a little moistness.
A little humidity.
Yeah.
I have my humidity dryness sensor must be completely broken. I hear everyone else talking about this all the time, and I have no idea what that even means.
Oh, man, I think it's just, like...
I just like don't experience. I mean, like.
I think what it is like I have really dry skin, so when the air's really dry, like it affects my skin.
I have breathing issues in the winter when the air is dry.
Yeah, so maybe that's probably something similar.
Sore throat and stuff like that. Yeah. Asthmatic kind of stuff.
I had I kind of kicked them out, but I had like a couple friends come by.
Just randomly?
Yeah, just like, hey, we're right by your house in the neighborhood.
Oh, okay.
Is it cool if we stop by? And one of my friends was in town, and so I was like, yeah, stop by, chat up. I have to go though.
Oh man.
No.
I feel funny about that.
No, you're fine. It was kind of an acquaintance. He just like really likes me. So it was like
in that way, like that guy online.
Yeah, well, kinda, yeah.
Really?
It was
you
like,
get a lot of homosexual?
No, not in that sense.
Okay.
Just like kind of likes my personality and likes to hang out, like friend of a friend, but he like we've had some like cool talks, and he likes to talk to me.
Any of these guys potential candidates? Is that what you were gonna say?
Well, they actually came by, and the one was Aaron, the real tall guy that I work with.
Oh, okay.
That's actually like a real good friend of mine. And then his old roommate was the guy that
the shorter
is
guy.
like, no, it's a different guy. But he came by with the guy that was in town. His old roommate, he moved to Idaho.
Oh.
But I used to talk to him and stuff. A little younger, he's like 19.
Are you saying that Aaron seems like a candidate, or just none of this?
No,
none of this has to do anything
those
with that?
guys, like those friends of mine, like are like very close friends. I don't know if they necessarily be a candidate, but honestly, they would love to hear about it and then support it.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. So it's like
so even if not core member or staff, it's still
exactly.
audience.
Like, and I think for the most part, I have a few people that I think could be core members, but I also have a lot of people that could be
staff or audience.
Staff, very much so.
I love that idea.
I have a lot of people that I'm very close to that respect and that are honest, good people and like
creative.
Yeah, very creative.
Cool. I just
things like
don't
that.
know many close.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. It's like, and I honestly think of it almost in a sense of like maybe I was like kind of pulled into this job to kind of bring a more extroverted person out of myself.
Yeah.
To weak.
For a reason. For this reason.
For a reason. Like, and I kind of am starting to like look at it that way.
Like faithfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. I look at everything through that lens of.
Just because
I do believe that everything happens for a reason in that regard.
Just because of how many, like the sheer volume of people that like I am like on good terms with and like that are like me and friends with me and like to hear about things like this. I'm like, well, that's kind of cool because I could be like that could be astronomical if I get them to go tell all their friends about it.
Oh yeah.
Tell these friends about it.
I have zero network, so this is. It sounds like you got enough network.
My job is technically I'm the face of a big network. That is
a big friendly, relaxed.
Hey,
network.
have a few beers. Like, let's talk about this thing, and you're kind of drunk anyway, so you're gonna love it.
And they let their guard down.
Yeah,
They're drinking,
they
they
do.
trust
So
you, and they want to.
So I can put thoughts and stuff, and like not in a diabolical or whatever way, but I can. No, but I can literally influence. Like I'm like that guy that
you're just like, here's another drink. So let me tell you about the Church of Comfort Chico.
Oh, I'm so excited for tonight. This is so fun. Dude, you don't understand how many people ask me to hang out.
Really?
That I will avoid like
Really? So
like
I'm
a
one of the
plague.
special.
Yeah.
Yay.
I
Well,
wanted to
that
bring it
means a lot
up
to
because
me.
I'm like, it's weird that I am like excited about this. 'Cause
Really?
normally people are like, oh, your day off is tomorrow, and I either lie, I'm like, no, I have to work, or I'm like,
I'm legitimately excited too, man. Just really. I was thinking about this earlier today, and this sounds so bad, but when you just have no friends and you're trying really hard to just expand your network and just be more extroverted and be in the world and not be a hermit, you kind of gotta settle. You don't go right to the top of the pyramid, you know? And so I know a lot of people that I don't really have that good of a time with, but I'm trying to get myself to go out with them just because they have friends or, you know, or even trying to get along with more people.
Me?
No, I'm saying this is fun because you're like the type of person I really do enjoy hanging out with. So it means a lot to just not only to hear you say that, but just to be going out in general.
And also to get the general goal in mind too is like meeting other people and finding other people.
Yeah,
like,
there's so much about this that just is so
grab your
ideal.
eggs. Grab your eggs.
Eggs. Okay, I had no idea. I used to put apples, golden chaos apples, on the steps at church. But I really do want to egg them. Was I the one that suggested that to you? Or, okay. Man, I was thinking eggs, and I'm thinking euphemism, so I'm thinking my
grab them. You're
look
like,
on my church, grab your crotch.
You're like, I got them. I got them right here.
What shall I do with them, boss?
Oh, hey, are you have you eaten or are you hungry at all, or should we pick up food? Because as far as food at my place,
I was thinking of just like picking up like a bag of chips or something.
Okay.
Something snacky.
Let's do that.
Let's go to like a Sheetz.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
the
they
one
have.
right near my house, we have the Moore's Country Store, but it's like Sheetz. It's like all types of stuff.
Well, I meant specifically because they have this thing called popcorners, which is like popcorn and chips.
Well, we can go to Sheetz.
They might also have them at the place you said.
Well, let's just go to Sheetz because that's not really that
I also have a Sheetz card. Oh, so man, I'm amped up because, well, first of all, I just got my first credit cards ever. Before that, I only had debit. So this week I'm getting some of them are rewards cards, but they still have credit lines.
Yeah.
So, and then I just got PayPal credit yesterday, and that's how I was able to finance my camera. So I'm doing monthly payments of $50 for like 12 months.
Nice.
So I got the camera. I also had a $60 gift card for signing up with the Amazon Rewards program. So with that, I got a lighting setup.
Oh, cool.
And I'm just hearing everybody say that lighting, when, you know, everyone who gets into photography, they're like camera, lens, camera, this, that. But what it really comes down to is if you don't have good lighting, then it's shit.
I used to do very basic lighting backgrounds when I was doing photography, and it would be like I'd get white poster boards and curve it and stuff on the background, and then have lights on it. And what it does is it brings out it bounces, but it also brings out details. Because the light bouncing off certain aspects, more general lighting, like very it's what they do for pictures of products. Like very detailed, like
just
this
plain
is what
white
you get.
background
like,
with the
boom, this is what you just bought, or this is what you're sure about.
Man, punk ass truck.
Hold on, emergency handles.
Oh my gosh, grab my eggs.
Quick, grab your eggs.
Oh man. But wait, you said you're all going on about how your apartment's bare and all that stuff, but if that is the case, this might be an ideal recording setup. Because we could throw up like a sheet or just keep the wall.
Oh, I thought about doing noise cancellation so I can like blast
in your place.
Yeah, like putting up.
Should we set up your place as the de facto recording?
Oh, man, maybe. But right now, my girlfriend does a lot of homework there. So as far as a hub and bringing people over, I'm gonna get in trouble.
I'll have to wear a soundproof helmet.
Order that helmet you were looking at the other day.
The night helmet?
Fill it with eggshells.
The Crusaders helmet? Yeah.
Or fill egg cartons. That's
yeah, just the foam around it. And then there's like almost no point to it being a Crusaders helmet.
Corey.
There's just like this one of those like the red mohawk thing from Knight's helmet sticking up through the egg carton.
She's reading about him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, what do you think about being the one who kind of takes care of the editing and stuff?
I would like to do that, but I'm a very like, as far as that stuff goes, I'm a very like perfectionist.
Okay. So
to
you
a
think
certain
it would
degree, but
do more
also
harm?
it would definitely be a learning curve and kind of hard at first.
Oh, do you know nothing about it?
No, I do.
Because it's
I
pretty
do,
basic.
It is.
Like
so
I could take care of it if I didn't have the
I
carpal
think
tunnel.
I could. Yeah.
I also do not want to be one of those YouTube channels that is just choppy, say a sentence, cut to the next.
Oh yeah, no.
That's
videos,
so. Yeah,
like,
I want it to be
like,
straight shot, keep the crap, warts and all. I mean, we're about authenticity. We're not about looking like professional suits and ties.
Yeah.
So I think minimal editing. So when I say editing, it'll be mostly like, check the color balance and just publish it into the appropriate thing that your computer can manage the publishing. So it's kind of like that. It won't be like real editing as much as it's about publishing.
More so uploading a video.
Exactly.
And then boom.
Which mine can't handle. So.
But, no, but it's more of
self-conscious?
Yes, kind of
Okay.
almost even a subconscious type of well, yeah, honestly, I guess that's the word.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know what I would talk about. I don't really think I know enough about it to really sit
would
down
you
in
feel
a
like
video and talk
ill-equipped?
about it.
Like
Yes.
you didn't know anything?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's because you're a consume lead.
Okay.
You're going to feel like it's never the right time to get started. There's always more studying to do before you get to start with the project.
Yeah.
You feel like that?
But yeah, that to a degree. But I feel like the YouTube videos like would if it gets like I'm gonna have comments on it where it's like this is dude there's a deer right there.
Oh man.
The other night there were so many
One passed
deer
10
on
minutes
this
before
road.
you came by on my road.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because it's getting colder out and they have to
Yeah.
move around a lot more to stay warmer. And it's like, dude, the other night coming home from work, I think I saw like 18 deer.
Yeah.
Like, and I was just like,
Man, that's like
driving
legal
slow.
smoking age of. They can buy lottery cards if they're together.
I saw so many deer they could buy cigarettes.
Lotto cards. But what were we saying?
Just like being ill-equipped and not really knowing what I'm talking about. And then
Here's the good thing though, I am blast second, so I am a savior blast in terms of those functions. We'll get more into that later. So what that means is I have high blast and I'm missing consume, and they're called the know-it-alls because I pull things out of my ass and I get away with it. I don't study, I just extrapolate. I just say, well, if it's this for me, then it must be this for everyone. And 90% of the time, that's right. So I do a lot. I basically look at just as much as I need to of something to confirm my just self-servicing myself just to. I mean, I do research and stuff if it's an important
but
thing.
But it can work too. And also, I feel like it's almost like, to a certain degree, it's a lot of improv where things aren't wrong. It's just you're being creative and pulling things.
Well, it's just like what is truth. I believe that there are. Yeah, that was close. I believe that. Well, it's also look at our angle. As I said in one of those texts, I do not want to come at them like we are the teachers, you are the students, because that implies that there's only one way of doing things.
Too. I read through a lot of it.
Yeah, cool. I like that we are all students, and this is not. We're not trying to guide you. We're trying to inspire you. So we're not saying this is how you do it. We're saying look at these hundreds of ways that other people your age and in your country have gotten out of similar problems.
Yeah.
And so I want it to be like an archive of human overcoming, and I want to be able to have just hundreds of interviews and examples and reviews of people who have done well with what they've had and who have lived creatively, who who've overcome their everyday problems, mental illness, divorce, who've been able to get through that, and just simple things like writer's block. You know, it's going to be everything from normal artistic stuff like writer's block to, you know, life, mental illness, stuff like that, relationships. And I just want to show how people combat it creatively, like art.
And defensive.
Yeah, well, that's your TI.
The male.
Yeah, the masculine. Yeah.
Masculine way of going about it.
Yeah, so we both would have masculine identity functions. So that means like, hey, we're going to be really friendly people just coming. How are you doing? How can I help you? But then when someone tries to encroach on what we believe, who we are, what we offer,
no.
It's like, fuck this. Yeah, and then there's so the sexual modalities. Those are determined by two different. Each person has two masculines and two feminines. So even though I'm a double F, it doesn't mean I'm this flimsy fairy. It doesn't mean but that does mean that my extroverted functions are feminine.
Yes. Okay.
That's very interesting in my case because what that means is I have a feminine exterior, but a double masculine interior world. Oh man, this is the pussy sheets.
Pussy sheets.
That was
the good the wardrobe sheets.
This was an inside joke between me and Doug because we showed up once here and we were like, should we come here or should we go all the way to Wards? We accidentally came here because of his. We were like tracking it on the maps, and so we came here and there was this kid. Oh, my wallet. Sec. It was so named.
I might get beer just to make sure you have your beer.
Okay, yeah, I do. Do you lock up? So when we drove by, there was this kid. He was kind of just this emo-looking, overweight. He was probably like 15, 16. And he was at the door, and he was just pulling like really light. And he was just. It was a what? Oh yeah. It looked like he was pulling, but not putting any effort into it. So he wasn't opening the door. Like it was just a very sad display. And so we started calling it pussy because it was like this reality where everyone was just this weakling or just this joke. But then we went to another sheets, and some guy, we drove by right when this guy was like slamming the door. So we're like, whoa, this is the dick sheets. This is like the opposite end. We're meaning like, not like sexual, but just like the jerk and the weakling.
It's funny.
It was funny though. Yeah, I'll demonstrate the kids. Like, it was just a really silly. It was kind of like that, to where you don't know if he was actually trying to open it or not. It was funny though. Oh man, you know what you want. So how close is this to your house?
Huh?
How close is it? Oh.
We're like...
The aisles are short.
We're like 3 minutes away.
Okay. Oh, these things right here.
Past it. We're past it on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Do I want kettle corn or sea salt? There's one that's sweet. There's one that's lightly salty. You want the sea salt?
Yeah.
You want to get?
I like sea salt.
You want to get the both? I'll buy one. You buy one?
Yeah.
Yeah. We could split them.
Do you want anything else?
This should hold me over. I'm not that hungry. I think I actually ate too much last night. It's kind of accidentally my hernia. It feels like I have this big like balloon stuck inside me, so it's just like that.
Yeah.
So I don't want to eat.
You don't want to like overdo it.
Yeah. I have a granola bar in my bag.
All the time at the bars, just making those dumb things.
Really?
Even people I don't know.
Do they know you're just being silly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of get away with being like a jokester.
Yeah, that's cool.
I wanted to get to my little brothers for watch all of this stuff.
Must have been a little while back.
I did too. I saw the episode, so I was like, I can
1788. I didn't even bother. Like my clothes over there. I'm like, I don't even care. You want your receipt? How are you? Anything else today?
That's it.
You have a Sheets card?
Yeah.
$2.45. Would you like a bag?
No thanks.
Alright, you can chip it right there for me.
The chip?
Yep. Do you want your receipt?
Okay.
Alright, you're all set. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
So Nick will come in at 8:30.
got it.
Windy pussy sheets.
Yeah, fucking pussy.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, guy over there, you're a pussy. Welcome to pussy.
Oh, it's never gonna die. Man, I'm proud of myself because today, for the first time ever, I don't like dealing with customer service or anything like that to begin with, but I never make my own calls to take care of crap. Like I had to activate my credit card, and I'm supposed to be able to do it online, but it's not working.
I have to.
You hate that?
I
Okay,
dude, and
man, yeah.
moved out when I was 18, have talked to electric people and
Oh,
bill people and
it's
doctor's
terrible.
appointments and all that. Like, my mom, I made pussy.
You made pussy?
No, I made my mom do it for the longest time because I just hated it.
Yeah, I made my
Absolutely.
dad or my fiance do it, so
Yeah.
it was. This is the first time I've been able to, because I can't ask my dad, and even though he doesn't know I talk, so, because he doesn't know I have a phone either, or, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just a lot to it.
I believe it.
But I called it today, and I was feeling proud of myself for
Yeah, that's
stepping
good.
up like that.
No, but that is something because I feel you. I hate it too. I did it all the time.
Man,
To the point where
doesn't
now
get easier, does it?
No, to the point where I was just like, you know what? Fuck these electric people. Get on the phone, just mad, just
Yeah.
being like almost mean, like being like, I don't want to do this, and I'm gonna be mean about it. Like, fuck you. Where's my internet? Like,
Well, from
why
part
is
of
my internet
the
fucking up, guy?
part of
on the internet.
part of the thing that makes me nervous about it is those little just the discomfort that comes from like mishearing someone or not hearing someone properly, or just
Oh yeah.
the rudeness
Yep.
that is not intentional, just through. That's just how it is with that kind of stuff. So if you want to be a jerk though, then it kind of gets rid of a lot of the trouble. Because then
But
you're not
also-
afraid of saying what.
But honestly, that's like my job too.
Oh
I've
yeah, because
developed like
they're
random
drunk.
people being mean, and I'm just like,
you can't hear what they're saying.
cool.
You can't
I'm like,
tell.
well, I'm the sober one and
Yeah.
the in charge of all this here that you're
Oh.
experiencing. So maybe let's put on a smile. Like just like
Yeah.
taking into character almost. Like no, like I used to cut people off, kick people out.
You've had to
Like
do that, huh?
oh, all the time. Like especially at Buffalo Wild Wings, it was like.
Oh yeah.
You tell people, I used to use that as a euphemism. I was like, hey, like, someone's being rowdy and trying, like, yelling and screaming and cursing and trying to get in fights with people. I'd be like, hey, bro, this whole bar right here is a ship, and we're sailing along, like, pretty nicely right now. But unfortunately, I'm the captain.
You would say that?
Yes.
Man.
I was like, unfortunately, I'm the captain, and if I want you off my ship, you're gonna that shit, and people would be like, it would just like take them, they think about it and be like, oh, this is true. Like,
that is such a feminine, extrovert decider way of doing it, which is just
like,
what we're talking about.
Well, instead of
just
like,
this direct,
hey,
like, I'm the boss here. You listen to me or you
shut
get
the
out.
fuck up.
Yeah,
like,
you do it. That is awesome. I could so relate to that.
I would do that whole thing, and it's kind of fun for them. They think I'm fucking with them, but I'm like, hey, but if you fuck up, like, you're off the ship. Like, you're no longer sailing, and also I'll kick you out of the game. Like, ban people, cut people off.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, literally taking people's beers from them and poured them out in front of them, and then, like, get out.
Damn.
Like, very pulled out of my comfort zone. But
does that make you really stressed out?
It started to become fun at first. It did because it's basically like confronting people, and I don't really want to do that in the eyes of the company. If I had to confront someone for my own personal reasons, I would confront them and feel comfortable about it.
Yeah.
But me confronting someone behind the guise of a chicken wing restaurant was just like almost demeaning, but also like.
To you?
Slightly, not really.
Is it because that you don't actually care about that stuff, but that's what you have to uphold for the sake of the management and all that?
And getting angry and dealing with people like that under the guise of a corporate restaurant that made me do it made me uncomfortable, because I'm like, managers should do this. But all the managers were real shitty and pussies. So I did it all the time. I was practically a fucking bouncer.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
This is my apartment complex. It's called. And there's so many speakers. No, honestly, I got the like absolute best. I think I got the best apartment that I could get
in here.
Yeah. As far as like, it was just random. Like, I didn't know which apartment I was gonna get or where I was gonna be, which apartment complex, blah blah blah.
What makes it awesome?
Mine's all the way in the back, and I'm upstairs. Upstairs, all the way on the left, no neighbors, and facing the woods instead of facing like cars. So it's like, I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's perfect.
So instead, like, if I want to step out on my balcony and fucking smoke a cigarette or some shit, instead of like staring at all these cars and another townhouse, I get to look at trees, plants and squirrels and rats. There's all of that here. It's weird.
Is this some Black and Milds? What is this? Oh, no. Oh.
You get like my vape, like, it recharges itself, the thing.
Yeah.
But you get little, like, basically nicotine vape pods that are just disposable.
Okay.
So it's like, instead of buying a pack of cigarettes, you just buy a pack.
Okay.
And you can just replace them when they're running out. Which is actually super convenient, and like very recently I've cut back on smoking, like from borderline a pack a day to 2 or 3 a day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I did it before I quit.
Yeah, and I know like nicotine and stuff is still not good for you.
Yeah.
Etc. And it's still addictive.
Oh, but that's exponentially better for you than
exponentially like a whole lot better for me. So I'm fine with like even spending extra on jewel pods just to make sure I have them and blah blah blah. This is my place.
All right.
We have a weird wreath that my girlfriend makes for mom.
There's Mango.
Yeah.
Mang grenade.
Mang grenade. She's super chill. She's so nice.
Looks like it. Did you name it Mango based off the color?
Yeah. My girlfriend did.
Okay. It's fitting though.
Sleepy. Yeah. Hey, this is the table though. that I was showing you.
Oh man, that's nice.
I just put the lugs on it today because I was like, oh, this would be perfect to go through magic cards and stuff.
And just to like our base of operations right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. It almost looks like
Smells
an
nice.
interview table or something like
Yeah.
weird or something.
Man. All right.
Oh, look, I have too. Hey Google, turn the lights on.
Okay, turning 4 lights on.
Hey Google, turn the lights to cyan.
Okay, changing 4 lights to cyan.
Magic.
Hey Google, grab your eggs.
Oh. Yeah, this is my place. This is kind of where movies, TV.
This is like the
Video
exact
games.
same couch that I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Is this like a dark reddish?
It's like a dark brown.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It pulls out like that. and
I have like the
everything.
exact same setup.
It's pretty nice.
Cool. And there's
I know.
chess
Yeah.
and unopened Blu-rays.
Oh, all types of. Well, shit's gonna be pretty much. It's in shambles right now. It's not.
What? Your
Just
house?
the apart,
Dude,
just
this is
stuff
totally
and
fine.
apartment in general is kind of just things are all over the place.
Yeah. Looks
And
good to
then
me, man.
Huh?
Looks good to me.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a little walkthrough, a little balcony up here. So this is where I come outside and chill. They have 2 nice little patio chairs, and this was
That is
all
nice.
stuff that when I was working on the table, varnish and.
Okay.
Show you through here. If the bathrooms aren't super clean, I'm sorry. We try. Mostly my girlfriend tries to keep it clean. I'm terrible. But cat box in the bathroom. This is our bedroom.
Cool.
So it's a pretty decent amount of space though. Like I just like right now it's just like nothing's on the wall at all.
How much do you pay a month?
This is $720.
That's nice.
And I have
Pretty
this
good.
whole other bedroom too. So this is eventually going to be the dungeon art layer stuff.
Mm.
Like I wanted my own separate bedroom. Doesn't even have a light that works right now. But got a lot of stuff. I just started unpacking certain things and books, and I have my other laptop, and then I have a computer right here.
Yeah.
So like I gotta put batteries in it.
Is this where your art is in this room?
Yes.
Let's get to that.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out.
Let's do it. I found it all, so I'll bring it out there.
Is that it?
Yep.
Cool.
A lot of it. Even like little things that I was painting a long time ago.
Nice. Ooh, it has like gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gold writing and stuff like that on it.
Cool. What does it say?
Oh, I don't even remember.
I see the word fight.
Defend, fight,
Love
love and die, signature, projection, demonology has demonology on it. I don't know.
Cool.
Weird stuff. Did it on
Whoa.
wood, but yeah.
That's
Oh yeah.
really metallic.
Oh yeah.
I love metallic paint.
Do you really?
Yeah.
A lot of that I did with
I used a lot of gold and silver acrylics.
Hey Google. Actually, you know what? I think I can see this. It's kind of cool. I can go on my phone and change the light color, like to fluorescent or.
And this is just one light that changes to different colors?
Yeah, well, I have 4 bulbs. So eventually, I want more lamps and bulbs, so I can. And you can set up rooms, so I could be like, walk in and be like, hey, turn my bedroom lights off. Hey, turn the kitchen lights on. Blah,
That's
blah,
so
blah.
cool.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't know that even existed. Because I'm
Yeah.
always buying different bulbs for. How much did it cost to get the whole thing set
I think
up?
altogether, the beginning set was like $200
Okay.
for like, because it comes with like a little router.
But
Like,
what
it's
else
like
can you
one.
do with it?
You can connect it to your phone so it mixes with music. You can have it do moods. You can set them to alarms to where like instead of an
Can you
alarm.
turn on like movies or Netflix or?
Yeah. You can do all that. I can play my Spotify off the speaker, and I can have my speaker connect to Bluetooth and all this.
Can you like change the traffic by saying that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
Or
cool.
I can be like, hey Google, play this song, and then it will just play it because it's connected to my Spotify. Hey Google, change lights to white.
Sure, changing 4 lights to white.
How many colors does it have in it?
Just like full spectrum. I can even get on my phone and do it to like any color.
Really? Yeah,
And you can s-
2018.
I know, and you can you can set it to things like comes with an app. You can set it to things to where you want it to change or anything like that. Like, so yeah, I could do color like this.
Wow.
I can do any color I want.
What's the pukiest color?
Probably purple, red, orange.
Looks like
This
a
is
Bahama Mama.
Halloween. But yeah, that's more like fluorescent.
Yeah.
Oh
Such a cool
man.
cover.
Oh, I know. I drew this.
Oh, is this caduceus?
Yeah.
Nice.
So this has lots of stuff.
Mm.
Oh man, some of this is
Looks like
old.
Fist of the North Star.
A lot of it's not even organized.
Mm.
This and this. And this is super old. I have drum notes in here from when I took drum lessons. I just saved because I thought they were cool. This was a painting I got commissioned for like a hair salon.
Nice.
And
Did you
there's-
do all that?
Yeah. And so there's like rough, and it's all like rough draft. This is like,
It looks
Pretty
so
recent.
like comic booky.
yeah, I don't know what affected that style. Like
it.
I never, and these are like extremely old. This one's black and white. These are all, that's kind of recent. It's all unorganized.
Is it the hair again?
Yeah, I don't know what I started with vines. I think it was certain artists. But a lot of sketches, a lot of like unfinished shit, and just ideas and color and yeah, and drawing and just like learning markers and pens and what I can get out of them and details.
Yeah, I
and
like these
eyes
kinds of
and-
pages where you have just a bunch of little doodles.
Yeah, I got a lot of it.
Ooh. It's like you're testing things out.
Yep.
Mm.
Very Naruto type shit. All these are like my first shit from when.
It's strange because that looks so much like what I drew when I was younger.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
These are like things from man like 8th grade. You know.
Was
stuff
that about
like-
age like
Cartoon.
14?
I think so.
Oh, what was that?
Oh yeah, no.
It rumbled really hard.
Weird. But yeah, I started getting the color. Like for the longest time, it was like black and white stuff. So
Cool.
like a real.
That's interesting. What is that?
Color. Oh, I don't even
Is that from
know.
something?
Nope.
It's awesome. Is that like a? It's like a hockey mask looking thing.
Yeah. I don't really know. That's more. This was more of
Ooh.
a thing. That's just the colors. But I was still planning on having the details on all the hair and stuff.
I like the way
So
it
they
looks.
wanted like a. Yeah, they wanted a bronze too, which is funny because you like that so much.
That's my favorite.
Yeah. They wanted a bronze,
All these
red,
colors
and
are really
black.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Belarus.
Is that how you pronounce it? Oh, I
Uh,
thought it was Belarus.
I don't know. I think I pronounce it Belarus. Another sketch. This is some like kind of beginning. That's what it started as, and I was like, it's just too like thin
Mm.
and like.
Yeah, I like it when you made them stick black.
Yeah, the more lines to it.
Where's my phone?
Alright. A lot of this I'm gonna be like, hey,
Ooh, that's so tribal.
yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
That's really cool.
That was the goat type thing or something.
Yeah, I really like that. It's like urban middle class. We just
Yeah,
stopped there.
yeah, I know. this was, I didn't even draw, but it was my uncle's, and he passed away when my mom gave him to me. Or
Your
he-
uncle
he
did
would,
this?
yeah, he would always draw hand drawn cards.
Really?
And he gave me a few extras and stuff on it. I
Aw.
still feel like I think about it. But even just like the cross hatching and line
Yeah.
work and how.
I like how it's these
the
two different,
spacing even.
like the profile and the face. I like how they.
He was talented. I don't really know him that well or even really like at all. So that's that.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's
this was like art school type shit. And I don't remember what's really. Yeah, I had to do a building with drawings in it. I don't think there's even too much in here
When was this,
besides.
college?
Yes. I don't really even remember too much. That's someone else. Someone else. Some rapper here. It's like a lot of weird. Like I don't really have. Someone else did that.
Whoa. did you do
Yeah.
that?
No, I didn't. That was my friend. He was real talented too.
Mm.
Yeah. Kind of real like. Yeah, scratchy and
Yeah,
sketchy,
I
but
like
also
that. Rough,
detailed.
but it's-
Yeah. I like that too. Which I'm not really super fan of that. So. This was a sketch for a painting that I ended up finishing. That I ended up doing for Sarah.
Those trees?
Yep.
I like that a lot.
I ended up doing trees and then doing the whole
For
thing.
Sarah?
Yep.
Nice.
I think she. I hope she still has it. These were like business.
Oh, was there a newer version of that?
I worked on it a few times. This was old. This was so
Wow.
old. This was like business ideas for like a design company.
I like the
So-
color scheme.
Yeah, CMYK.
That's a really cool.
So what it is, it's cyan, magenta,
Okay, yeah.
cyan, magenta, yellow.
But they look
and
really
black.
cool together.
Yeah, they're super balanced on the spectrum.
It's so it's like nostalgic in some weird way.
Yeah.
Like
kinda.
playing old racing games from the 90s,
Yeah.
and they just have that really cool, fresh air vibe to them.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is all other people. This one kind of died. That used to be old studies on
perspective.
perspectives and how to draw things.
Hmm.
Mathematics, that's kind of cool.
Is this about perspective too?
Oh, I cut shit all over the place. Cut shit out and like did
Mm.
stuff. Like basic things. I really like this though. I
I like
never
that
fully
too.
grasped it and how to like do it. But it was mainly finding out a line and then putting points and using rulers and measurements to make sure.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I
I'm
don't-
not that technical.
No, I know.
Intuitive.
Then we had to go outside and
Midget.
draw a lamp post and then drew that.
What does it say, midget?
I don't know. But yeah, stuff like this is cool.
That is cool.
Like, and it's so precise and like you can see the guidelines and everything in it.
I like that because it's so different from my rough stuff.
Yeah. How to
It's
draw
like
stairs,
MCS or-
drawing stairs, and how to do it through a perspective and other perspectives. Which is kind of cool. I wasn't very good at it. I had to draw my friend. He was black, so I gave him an afro and a blunt. And then, like stuff like this. Like that, you see that a lot, like drawing heads and drawing tattoos. And
Oh, yeah, yeah.
sun and moon and things like
Yeah.
that. Like, I don't even know.
That's cool.
Just a little bit.
Got sun over here.
Yeah. No, kind of, yeah. It's just kind of an empty one.
Well, you can be using that.
Oh, yeah, I
Make
got
new stuff.
more art than I. Yeah, I got some
Ooh.
stuff. Yeah.
You did that?
Yep.
That's cool.
But it is kind of like, you know, comic booky and
Mhm.
and not really like real life, and like a lot of it isn't really like.
My stuff doesn't. My stuff. Mine's weird. Because I was trying to be realistic, but I had no grasp on shading. So it comes up with this weird thing that's somewhere between cartoon and reality. It's
Yeah.
very. Because I was trying to make it real, but I was completely self-taught.
I was too.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah, I kind of like.
So I just don't know
I
what
kinda
it
even
takes to
tried
make it
to-
real, but you come up with this cool hybrid.
Mhm.
That's cool.
So that's why kind of a lot of stuff turned into very like cartoonish looking.
I like it
stuff.
though.
This is that was kind of when I was getting more into mandalas and like geometric.
Was that something that was inspired by your experience with like
Yeah.
mental illness and or okay.
This is kind of getting along those reasons. A lot of these things I did when I was like, yeah.
That's really cool actually. The colors, I like that a lot. And just the way it I don't know, I just like how it fits together.
Sharp as.
Mm.
Oh yeah, and I thought I gave this to a friend, but I didn't. So that's that in person.
It's
And I
awesome.
was planning on doing kind of more. with
Really
it and
nice. It's
stuff.
just so like there's no flaws.
Yeah.
It's just like perfect looking.
takes it took a long time. I did it in one sitting though, which was fun.
Wow.
You should cut stuff out all the time. I used to have like stuff like this cut out, put it on my walls all over the place. 'Cause I thought it was cool than just putting a picture up. Like, cause I was really into like stencils and cutting and stuff, so I like got almost to the point where I could draw with an X-Acto knife, so I would like draw stuff and cut it out and stuff, put it up. And then like lots of sketches, big random stuff.
Sugar skull?
Yeah.
I love sugar
To a
skulls.
certain degree, yep.
We seem to have a lot of shared symbolism between us. I mean, like, it's not like sun and moon and skulls. I mean, it's not like they're so complicated, but still, it's not even just the symbols themselves, but how they're used.
Mm-hmm.
That, this is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when I put bubbles and curves and getting into like detail, getting into detail and like teeth. And this was all paint. This was paint I used with a brush.
Yeah. The details are really.
Yeah, I started getting into that a lot. And a lot of practicing too. Like this
looks
is
very
rough,
manga.
This, yeah, kind of. A lot of it's kind of rough stuff. But
That's cool.
That's pretty recent. That's like 4 years ago. 5 years ago?
That's what you consider recently.
Kind of, yeah. I just haven't practiced,
It's very.
or I haven't done it.
Very clean. I like that.
Yeah, that's the one thing that all this I think did was like I could jump back into it, and my line work is like
Yeah, you're
very
precise.
very precise, and also I can do this quick. Like I can do all this like real quickly and just.
Dude, I would love to do. You were talking about you had a friend you said that had like some kind of online flash show or something.
Yeah, I can even show you it if you like. I could probably find it.
But I'm just like,
oh yeah,
I would love to do something like that for Comfort Chicos. I mean, why couldn't we have like even a comic book or just some online animation?
Yeah,
I would love it. You know,
That's
why
true.
not? I'm
Yeah.
sitting there, I got this figurine in the mail today. I'm looking at it. I'm like, why can't I make toys? And that's the mindset I always have. Why can't I do this?
It's a cool thing too,
Yeah.
because you can.
DIY. It's
All
just,
these
it's awesome.
are super old. These are like old anime. Okay, this is like 7th, 8th grade type, 14, 15 stuff like that. And video games.
You've kept pretty consistent with it though, except for the last few years, I guess.
Yeah. And then
Really nice.
colors.
Ooh, the Eye of Horus and all these symbology.
yeah.
Ooh. I really like that.
Yeah, I don't remember what I think it's an M, but I don't remember what it was for. Probably magic. That one came out cool though.
That's really cool.
The line work and almost like tribalish stuff. More cutouts. Yeah, that's what.
Awesome.
That was back in drug days, and people call
Really?
it room with all the weird art and stuff, and it was also closer. But yeah, you can see kind of similar bubble stuff.
Yeah, dude, I mean, I had to show you some mild stuff because this is really feeling like mild stuff for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I stopped drawing at a certain point when I started getting into like Photoshop, but
Yeah.
the drawings that I did looked a lot like these.
Color testing, Sharpies I had, weird stuff. I forgot about this. Did these at work? I worked at a gas station.
I really
And
like
so I
the
would
pink,
just-
black, and red and white. That's
Yeah.
a really cool color combo. It's very Japanese,
Mm-hmm.
and I love
Even
that
with
look.
the tree and everything.
Like the classic look.
Rose blossom. You
Yeah,
used to
cherry
just
blossom.
get-
Yeah.
Yeah, cherry blossom. That's right.
Ooh. Whoa, that's nuts. An expression. Cool. Is this a Pokeball?
Probably. Yep.
Random.
I don't remember anything.
That's funny. What is it saying to that tornado? Tornado-nate? Sleeps?
Oh, that used to be old white.
Oh.
I have a
It
lot
looked
of
like it said
like
10 in that
weird,
first.
weird drawings.
Ooh.
There's a sword design So it's the handle, and then
Ooh.
this would be flat on there, and then
Nice.
sword and shit. It's weird stuff.
Feels like Majora's Mask.
That's manicism.
What?
Like just I was fucking fucked out of my
What's
mind.
manicism? You mean
Just
mania?
being when I was mean. I used to call it manicism.
Really? That sounds cooler though. It's just like the practice, the deliberate practice of being
Yeah.
manic, rather than just it happened to you.
Mm-hmm. Colors. I started getting into a lot of this.
Gang stuff?
No.
Is that what this is? Blood?
Just right more blood. It's not even really gang. I don't.
I'm getting like gang vibes from some of this stuff.
Really?
Even, like the covers of your thing, I mean, just your names.
Yeah.
But I have that too in my life. I mean, I romanticize that.
Yeah.
Of being in this secret group, this
sure.
underground,
Oh, it's not that.
just some influential, powerful underground group that's just so
Yeah.
romantic to me.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like
Like
a
Demon Hunter-ish right there.
yeah, the
Like
shape.
Like even the worms and stuff
Mm.
coming out of it.
What does it say? Something. Punk's not dead,
Yeah.
right?
This is-
Knockout.
doesn't make any sense.
Oh wow.
Weird stuff. Never got anywhere. Oh, I
Jigs.
think I was applying to jobs. And
Okay.
used it as-
I realized that after I saw the word dicks.
That ended up. That could have been something. That could have been something cool. Because I did all this with like a ruler and stuff.
Oh, that is cool. That'd be like a good frame.
Yeah.
Like to have some, yeah.
I think I did ruler and did all mathematical.
This is
It's
cool how
awesome.
you're like anagrammizing insomnia. Except that you just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I think it was mostly finding a weird word, and you know how you can read
Yeah,
stuff.
anagrams, yeah.
Yep.
I work a lot with anagrams and
Yeah.
what else is it? Just ciphers. I love ciphers. Every time I see one of these holes, I'm thinking of one of those books. You know those ones you have as a child where there's something? I love those. Guys over there just eating.
Yeah, someone's they're supposed to be pulling them
It's
apart.
like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Garage Band. I remember
Oh, I
this.
forgot about
I remember this cardboard picture. How do I remember that though?
I don't know.
Why have I seen that? Why do I feel like that? I don't know. Is that a character? Is that supposed to be you on the back?
Yeah, I think it was somewhat of a.
I mean, yeah.
Weird.
So maybe you were drawing yourself in a similar manner years ago.
Yeah. No, the sideways kind of portrait type
Yeah.
drawing. Because I've drawn this kind of at least how they were.
Oh, so weird. That's awesome. Cool too. Whoa. That's cool how the snake's going in and out of the orifices.
It kind of. Oh, this was I was doing predator stuff. Supposed
Oh,
to
yeah.
do a predator painting for someone. This was like, yeah, weird shit. Yeah, but this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did we look at this?
the
No, that's
note.
nice. Yeah, I love the metallic.
Oh yeah, I love it too. Like the silver sharpies, I go and do detail stuff with it.
You have some
Makes
good
it-
color.
Yeah, I got
combos.
super into color and just enjoyed it so much. And a lot of it is just kind of like me testing out colors together, like blue and white,
Yeah.
greens, and green and yellows and teals. And I just
I
like
love how this is going, like coming out of the orifices. and
Yeah.
that's really
I have a
interesting.
lot of. But this one, this book has a lot of
Mm.
like very old stuff in it.
Did we not look at this one? Waffle copter.
Yeah. Oh god, it's like super old. But it's
Hebrew? What's that Hebrew for? Is this like magic?
Yeah, I think that's my name in Hebrew.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
What is this? I don't even. This is all memes.
Oh, I went back through and just like was
That's cool.
drunk. And,
Oh,
like,
and you were just making fun of
commented
yourself?
on- yeah.
Okay.
It was
This is
weird.
awesome.
And some of that.
You, like,
I don't
crossed
even
it
know.
out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like fuck this. Like,
Yeah.
This is years ago. This is done. But there are a few things in there that are pretty good and have like weird color schemes. And Some of it's kind of amateurish, like
No, I like
doodles
this.
and stuff.
That's cool. That is so strange.
Yeah.
All these things making up this face. I like that.
Mhm. Some of it's pretty weird.
Yeah, I like it a lot. You've got a. It's very creative concepts.
Yeah.
Like it's taking an idea as basic as a face, and you're just like really exploring what that could.
Yeah.
What can be a face.
Mhm.
That's nice. Good line work on that.
That's I tried to like eliminate black. Like I was
Yeah,
like, I want
I love
everything
that.
to have lines, so I want to do it all color. And I was like, oh, that came out pretty cool.
It did come
So
out
it's like
cool.
a lot of these, like all these things were kind of like learning curves and learning
Yeah.
like processes for me.
I love
That's
like
the
when
kinda-
when people are outlining with a slightly darker color than the, like if there's like a purple object, then they outline it with a slightly darker purple.
Yeah, yep.
It's a very
It's a
cool
very
effect.
like gradient, but
Yeah.
also not black. But also
Yeah.
not black, so it doesn't.
It's
like,
striking in a
create
world
a
of black
line.
outlines.
Yeah.
These are all very emo too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's kind of angsty.
Oh, I know that musician. And who I
How
am.
do
am
you?
I? Is
That's
that what that
Coheed
Facebook is?
stuff on it too.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, dig deeper, remember
Okay, yeah.
all you know, something, and then I think it's something all you know.
Was this a reference to the woman?
Yes.
Okay. The night.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
my tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, remember I was telling you about those cool patches I want to get of the
Mhm.
night with the lightning bolts
Yeah.
through it. Yeah,
That's
psyops.
It'd be really cool.
This is cool with the binary.
Yep.
What does that say?
Burn. It's upside down.
Oh.
I can read it just fine from
Oh,
here.
dude, this is nice. It's so full. Hell hath no fury at all. I like that.
Oh, that was a Demon Hunter thing.
Is it
Mhm.
the whole thing?
Oh,
Was
just the
inspired
hell-
by it, though.
Very yes, it was
The
inspired
horny.
by it, so I put that on there.
Another cool color combo.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, CMYK. That's what I started using a lot of it.
Yeah.
Black, cyan, magenta, and yellow and stuff. A lot of like random sketches. There's gonna be a lot of
It feels like gorillas.
Yeah, it does kind of.
The eyes, the hair, the desolate eyes.
Yeah. No, this was
Ooh.
cool. I did this, and
That's
this was technically.
What does that remind me of?
Oh man, I did that based on demons, and at the time I was like
Really?
saw it in dreams and stuff.
This?
so-
That's
yeah,
terrifying.
like weird things like that. So
Did you read the page I sent you on the phone?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if
The one that
There
was,
was
my
one
kind
I-
of quote unquote familiar.
yeah.
Which I mean that doesn't really apply, but that's how the world might see it.
Yeah.
You read that?
Yes, I
It's
did.
interesting.
Yeah, it is. How you're describing how you're seeing them and stuff,
Yeah.
and the carry on dead birds outside your
Yeah.
door and stuff like
And
that.
I mean, you haven't read a lot of the stuff in my actual blog post from this year, so you wouldn't see the process of me exploring myself and then coming to that eureka moment, like, oh wow, this is a part of me.
Yeah, no, I did read a little bit about that.
Yeah.
About how it was kind of like, especially when.
Yeah, that does end that page with that, but I think there was a little bit more that would have made it more of like a whoa,
Yeah.
like to fill you in on
Well, I
some of
need
those
to
details.
go back and read.
Yeah,
I got so
don't
much
worry.
to
I mean, yeah, you're going
But
at a
I
great
took
pace.
I drew this, and then I drew all the lines. They went to the next page, so then I colored
It's
it,
creepy. Whoa.
and then I did colors.
It's
to
creepy
it.
because it's like, I don't know, I don't know. It feels real.
Yeah.
Like I can understand this. I can understand what your inspiration was for this because I could kind of feel this inside of myself in a certain strange way.
Yeah.
Like it does feel like something that's out
I
there.
kind of
Oh,
always
this feels
felt like
some
I went and
dimension.
looked back at it later, and it was one of the ones that I was like, that had like inspiration behind it that I can't explain, and I always felt like the abyss, like the black was a abyss, and its thing standing in front of it.
Yeah.
Like
That's the idea I was getting from just this whole backdrop. And are these like limbs? or are they just?
Oh no, these aren't limbs exactly. This is more like ornamentation.
That's what I thought. I was just
Kind of
wondering
like
what they were.
details and drawing and trying to make a cool picture type stuff.
Wow. Yeah. It's one of my favorites. Though it's just a very.
Cool, you can have it.
Really? Well, I don't want to take it from you.
No, you can have it. Yeah, and then just writing, and then this got into when I was living up with my sister.
Bill fucking Murray.
Yeah, someone wanted a Bill fucking Murray painting, so I painted him a painting of Bill Murray. Someone wanted a Predator shit, so I
Yeah.
started sketching Predator. This started dealing
Girl
with
you liked, or?
yeah, this was an online girl that I liked and stuff. Predator stuff.
Whoa.
Weird stuff, colors.
Dude, that's
The
really
flowers.
cool.
Yeah, that's what
That
I got a
seems
lot
to be
into.
part
It's
of
very
your signature. These strand things.
technical wires and strands.
Yeah,
and
wires and
weaves.
vines. And,
Yeah,
that
just
seems
like
to be your thing.
I kind of like creating something more technical, and then drawing it is like very kind of technical and hard.
I was
and
kind of like
it's
that
always
too, like with hydrostats and tentacles and weird.
Yeah.
Just a lot of giant fingers, just things like that.
And then I feel like I started to get really good, especially with shading
like corpse pride.
and like with
like
line
that.
work and stuff like that. I started to get really into like
Yeah.
very, very, very detailed ink stuff to where I would like to do
And
big,
this is all
big
with really
stuff.
basic equipment and stuff,
Pens.
right? You have special pens?
Just very fine point pens.
Have you ever considered getting like, what are those ones that people love? They're like $40.
Oh, like calligraphy, like quill pens
Calligraphy.
almost.
There's this one that a lot of like comic artists and manga artists
Oh
love.
man, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And they're really nice, but then a lot of dumb kids get them expecting to be instant good.
Like good at it.
Yeah,
and
but
then I've done that a lot, and I have always wanted to like, even the one like Demon Hunter one back there, like kind of perspective of the road in the background, like I
Yeah.
always like that perspective.
What is it to you?
Someone watching. Used to be what I gave my name to the person that was always following me.
Something, yeah, I thought so. That was good. What is that? Oh, can I hook to your Wi-Fi? Because I think I'm taking my data.
Oh yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Right.
Um,
do you know the info?
What is the one? It's either Burt Macklin. I think it's just 420. I think Burt Macklin is the Wi-Fi, and then the password's 420. I think.
Burt Macklin.
I think it's 420 spelled out, no spaces, no uppercase or anything.
Okay.
Just 420.
Incorrect password.
Oh, man. Let's see. Oh no, it's ham sandwich.
It's what?
Ham sandwich. There you go. It's either 420 or ham sandwich or something.
Mm.
My name's Steve.
Yeah. Cool.
Line work stuff. Oh, another car file. Put that in
Your
there.
uncle?
Yeah.
Cool. This is the back.
Yeah.
Cool. Is
It's
that
a lot of
everything?
stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I've given away
Okay.
over time.
You need to scan some of this.
Oh yeah, I started to way back in the day. Like I have some stuff from
And
my.
consider tweaking it on Photoshop too, because that's what I did with a lot of. Like I'd paint a canvas, but then I'd take it on Photoshop and I'd change the shading.
I gotta show you my cool that a lot of people always like, so I ended up turning it and framing it. Oh, I have this. I had this up for the longest time. The space print. I had. I
Is
always
that fish back there or just an empty aquarium?
no, there's no fish. It's empty. I used to have a fish, but well, I never got a fish. I got an aquarium and set it all up, and was too
Whoa.
uncomfortable to buy
That's nice.
a fish. So I had this aquarium on for a long time with no fish in it. But yeah, And that was all Sharpie. It was a little smaller, but I blew it up. And then
Cool.
even when I scanned it, it kind of got fucked up. So there's like line,
Oh, I see
there's
what
like
you
a
mean.
line that
Because you had to put different scans together?
See, so it like gets cut there.
Did you have to put different scans together because it was so big? Or-
Mm-hmm.
I know what that's like. It's cool though, man.
Yeah, you can have it.
Really?
Yeah,
You sure?
if you want it.
I feel weird taking like if
No,
this is
do
the
it.
only one you have.
You give me stuff.
Well,
Yeah, that
that's
makes
true.
it more
Fine,
special.
I'll take
I was
it.
like, yeah.
I'm taking it. Thanks, man.
Yeah, makes it more special as a gift. So
It's true.
That's what I've always been like with my art though. Like people are like, this is so cool. And I'm like,
Yeah.
if you really like it, like have it.
Man, I'm so
Like,
different.
take it with you.
I'm different with that.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because a lot of my stuff was turned into album art. And so there's
Yeah.
a deeply, like,
That's so
each one is more than just art, it's also music.
Mhm.
So, want to pop open this bag too?
Yeah, let's do it.
Want to sit down at the table
Oh
and storm?
man, yeah. We can do that, or I can even introduce you to my magic collection, which is a lot
Bring
more.
it out. Oh, wait, where is it? Is it even something you can bring out?
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay.
It's not bad. Here, grab that,
Well,
grab
you were
that
talking about
ball.
introducing me to it, so it's practically a person at this
Oh
point.
man. For like 2 years.
Did you tell me to grab something?
No, I was just joking.
Okay. My eggs? Wait, what were you
My
even, I
girlfriend
forget what
bought
that even
these,
started
and I'm
out
just
as.
like, oh, that's so cool.
Oh.
Let me hide it somewhere because I don't like it. Like, oh, live, laugh, love. That's great.
I know what you mean.
But you just are like, oh, that's so nice. Wow.
That's a huge family, man.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I like big stuff, and eventually I wanted to do like my.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is all filled. All
Man.
these are. Oh no.
I really should introduce myself to that.
Oh, and then it's like nothing's organized anymore. It's
So it's all-
everything's in. But everything is in fucking shambles, unorganized. So it's like.
I'll just pull the whole drawer out and bring it in the other room.
That's really smart. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. You got even more.
No, I have that.
Really?
Oh yeah, check that.
You got dark hair.
I have like 100 or more Star Wars figurines that I'll probably sell at some point. I think this is 420 on it.
No, what does it have?
I think it's 420 on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a loser.
What is this?
Is this your main deck? They're all in
No.
sleeves.
Oh yeah, I have almost all of it in sleeves at some point. But I'm gonna be so lost.
Mm.
Oh, here. I can give you this. This will be more fun to look through.
What, a book?
Here's all
That's
the.
the book.
Here is all the.
Does it say 420 on it?
No, just like Yingling.
Fuck you, Daniel.
Oh, someone did that when I wasn't looking.
That's
at
funny.
it when we were playing Magic.
Are these your main ones?
Those are my rares and
Oh.
Magic rares, and sometimes there's doubles behind them and stuff. But it's organized by color too, so you kind of starts off.
Tell Google to light this motherfucker up.
No, there's not a lot of light in this place.
Did you have a
No-
lamp in your
there's
room?
no
Did I see
overhead-
something?
Yes, we can grab that.
Okay. The greens are more sword and sorcery. Like that traditional fantasy look, the elves and the...
Oh yeah.
You
I
like
think
that?
That's kind of why I enjoyed it too.
Ooh, that's nice. Weird cat toy back there, little possum.
Yeah. All types of stuff. The weird balancing
Whoa.
eagle thing.
That's weird. Whoa. It's definitely not an eagle though.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Is
Yeah,
this
I
whole
have,
book
like-
green?
No, it's all mixed up. I think
A
it goes
shy of
into
the
black.
awoken
I
world.
think it goes into black next.
Buddha, the first tree is a woman.
Oh, I had some really weird,
That's
like
good.
that's a mythic rare.
Yeah, Nissa.
Nissa, and then I have other like big cards from her.
Nice.
Maybe from my deck. You could even play it.
Possibly. I'd like to maybe as dessert. Maybe we could cover our essential stuff first, and then.
Yeah,
play it
and then.
Yeah, because I could see us easily just like playing, and then all of a sudden it's 11. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah. Oh man, these are all gold too, and mythic rares and everything.
Here's the blacks. Things are getting black around here.
Oh, these are all freaking weird. Oh, this page.
Whoa, that's a really fun name. I love the naming conventions of things like Magic and
Yeah,
that's like my favorite.
So much like creativity.
Locus
in
of
it.
Rage. That is so cool. Yeah, there are just the whole adjective, noun. kind of-
Channeling vent.
Man, that's
So
crazy.
that's a land. It's a rare land card. You can
What?
switch between black or white or whatever, or lighter. You can switch between light or dark.
Red Defiler?
You can build whole decks around being able to switch in between. I can use this
Yeah.
land for white, use this land for black. So they started coming up with that. So you can build decks with white and black cards, but all your land you can use for white or black.
Yeah, so it's like a
Which is
guild gate.
Yep.
Insatiable harpy. It's like an insult to your wife or
this is
something. You
sweet.
insatiable
This could be
harpy.
this was my goblin deck.
You got a
It
goblin
was all
deck.
instants and goblins.
That's
So it was just
awesome.
attacking people right off the bat with goblins, and then also
I'm gonna piss them
instant
off by
red.
negating them and murder cards.
I gotta have my green deck somewhere.
Sanguimancy, that's cool. Sib Sig Muck Draggers, wow. These are cool. Pontiff of Blight, I've played with that one. Oh, here's the blues. Ooh, Soul Blade Jin. Al Hamarat High Arbiter. Oh, that's my guy right there. That's Sphinx as fuck. You think so?
You can have any of these cards you want.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want to like take your like
No,
your prized cards
dude,
and then
I
you.
haven't fucking touched them in so long. They're like yours if you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I would love that, but I still feel funny. Just man.
No, don't feel funny at all. Like just like.
Well, I'll
I
set aside the ones I like. Then you'll look through them and see if there's anything that you don't want to part
don't
with.
give you all of them. No.
I really do
anything
like this guy,
Anything
though.
you like or pull them out, and a lot of times I have doubles of them
Okay.
because I bought a lot of similar sets, so I got repeats.
He is cool looking.
No, he is really cool.
Yeah, I like the
Who's he
Sphinxes a
kid?
lot. He's flying.
Oh,
first
he's
of all.
flying.
Yeah, can't cast spells with the chosen name. That's cool. Yeah,
That's pretty
I love the human face on the Sphinx body. It's so
Yeah.
biblical and weird.
cool.
I like this stuff like that, like the Greek ones and the Egyptian ones.
Yeah.
Do you have the Scarab God?
I might.
Because that is the one I want the most. The Scarab God. That came out like I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh man, I might very well have him then. You might. I mean, it could be
He's
a mix.
I think he's blue, black, and white combo.
Oh man, I'm actually not sure if I do have him. Honestly.
Ooh, this guy is good. I've used him a lot. Murmuring Phantasm. I've lost him in that deck I had though that I got in my
I
sister.
can start getting collecting, making whole decks with holographic lands.
Yeah, people do that. Yeah, it's
Fancy
nice when they
lands.
do that.
Man, I don't think know where my deck is. I could probably put it in some.
It's probably not even wasn't even in the drawer.
No, probably.
Man, you must have spent a lot of money to get this all. Didn't you say like $1,000?
Oh, I don't even know. I might have been even more than that. But these are all ones that I pulled from boosters, pulled from fat packs. Like these are just the rare ones I collected. That's kind of all the leftovers, but a lot of good cards in there too.
Okay.
But it's just like I got so overwhelmed with like how much there was.
Mm. In what sense? Just collecting and keep collecting.
Couldn't keep up with organization. Getting it
Oh,
right.
here's all the dragony stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, pit of hell. I'm not even touching red. It's so aggro for me.
Really?
Yeah. It's just, it almost feels like it's an insult to my intelligence almost to just use it because it's so. Are these the combos?
Yeah, you're getting combo ones.
Okay, I like the combos. These are the. Okay, these are. Ooh, I like this. And you have several, right?
Yeah, you can
nice.
have all of them if you want.
Wow.
If you want to make a deck based on it.
That's a really cool card. When possessed scab enters the battlefield, return target instant sorcery or creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay.
Yeah, it was very cool, and it's a 3/2. So.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, black and blue is that's my jam. This is nice. Here's another one.
Oh yeah, take it. Just it's a black and blue. Just take it.
All right. That is really cool. That's very mad science blue red right there. I've used that guy before. Warp Physique.
If you want another one, you can take it. You can build a deck on it. You can have it.
I'll probably look through this more before.
Ooh, is this a blue and black?
Yeah. Dragon Lord Silumgar. He has Death Touch
Oh,
and
that's
flying.
That's mythic rare. Take it.
Dude, he's Death Touch and flying. That's crazy.
So just flying and just annihilating people
Yeah.
and they can't do anything and just kill them.
Pretty much, yeah. So it's like most people can't hit me, but then if they do hit me, they die.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty nice. I was even thinking about making a brown deck. Just completely, what's it called? They're like the colorless ones.
The normal.
Yeah, but
colorless?
what is
I
the
don't
word
know
that they
exactly.
used?
I'm
It's
so long.
artifact.
Yeah,
Was that what it is? Yeah.
I have a page in the back. of
Artifact
rare
creatures.
artifacts.
Yeah, those are cool because they're all colossal. It's like a
Mhm.
god deck. It's like you're fighting with these larger than life titans.
Well,
I love
I
that.
already talked to Kyle about it. Not necessarily Doug, but Kyle about having a magic night.
Yeah.
And us all doing our magic night again. And you get to see everyone else's decks they made
Yeah.
and stuff. And it was so much fun.
Yeah.
I was notorious. I have this card.
You've talked to him about this?
Mhm.
Just like,
Recently.
okay, what does he say? Like, do you want to?
Oh yeah.
Does he
he's
wanna
like
do it
super
again?
Down, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they all love playing Magic. Like we used to do it every week.
Man. I love these double cards.
Yeah, they're weird. I've never played with them.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they come in handy. Oh, these are your weird places?
Yeah, rare lands and.
Cool.
I can see me having a fun day off, just going through and like organizing everything and.
Yeah, here's the artifact
Yeah.
creatures. Oh, these are nice.
Mhm. I have some cool ones.
That is really cool. Ram Roller. Damn! Attacks each turn if able. Gets +2 as long as you control another artifact. It's cool looking though.
Yeah, no, it is.
I'm gonna have to.
I almost like just buying them just for the art and
I
everything.
agree. I'm amazed by a lot of this art. Dragonloft Idol. I would be looking more intently
always
if I didn't
loved
have
the
so
way
many
this
other
looks.
things I wanted to talk about
Oh,
with you
yeah,
tonight.
no, I got
I
you.
feel like I'd rather do this at the end, and then really just like, just really look into it, you know.
Mhm.
Oblivion Sower. Wow, that's nice. Oh, it's the Eldrazi. I love the Eldrazi.
I hate it because I had a bunch of friends that when it came out,
They just
they
made
all had
Eldrazi
full
decks.
Eldrazi decks, and
Damn.
it was like this.
Yeah. And the Lovecraftian stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much all that. I just got mad. I had this card. It's in my deck if I find it, but this card that takes like 9 land to play, and I've done it multiple times. Like we used to play Magic, but with like 9 of us.
Yeah.
All big circle, all of us with our decks, and last man standing wins, like type stuff. So it got crazy. It got like.
How do you even play with that many people?
You-
Everyone plays
you
something.
can. Mhm.
How do you do that?
Just everyone has dice and counters, and you look at who's on top right now and who has how many monsters out, and then you just.
Seems like it would be so hard to keep track of what's going on.
It is kind of, but we used to do it. Or get at least like 6 people or 4 people, and then break it up. Even play 2 games, and then other people go play. But we used to do it, and I had this card that I could play where it was something of Gaia.
Was it Child of Alara?
No, it was a
Okay.
weird green card where basically the premise was when this card is played,
The game ends, everything.
no, you count how many cards you personally have on the board, and you reshuffle them into your deck, and then you redraw that many cards, and that's now your hand. Like, and you can play all the cards that you redrew and everything. But I would always do it just to fuck everyone. Everyone would be like, "Oh, I'm set up. I'm gonna win." And people would be like, "Fuck."
That's
And
awesome.
it takes like 15 minutes for everyone to like, okay, I have this many cards. I have to put it back into my deck, reshuffle everything, draw this many cards, and it like
Just the hand, does it also fuck the table?
No, everybody.
Even the stuff that's on the table already played down, your creatures?
You pick it all
That's
up.
awesome.
You pick everything on the table.
I know the card, it's like Gaia's Revenge or something that sounds like
it's
that.
Let me see if my deck's in here, because I know it's in here. Yeah, I'm honestly not even sure.
Was it Gaia's Cradle?
Nope.
There's Gaia's Revenge. Oh, there is Gaia's Revenge. But that's not
I
it.
know I had my deck
Gaia's Revenge, Gaia's Touch, Gaia's Blessing, Cradle, Liege.
I probably have a deck sitting in one of these. I don't know.
How would you know?
Oh, it's all in the sleeves and stuff.
Okay. Whoa, these sleeves have art on them?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it'll all sleeves.
A lot of these are just organized. I bet it's in some weird spot. So I probably. Oh man, it might even be in my car. Because
Really? In your trunk?
Because I was taking going out and playing with people and stuff, and just
Yeah.
grabbing my decks. And, I'm not sure. Backpacks.
Yeah, I'll look through these more before we go.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sometimes you should look at the ones
Sleeves.
with sleeves.
Or the special ones. I had a whole other deck, like I said, but my sister lost it. It had cool sleeves that had the. Did I tell you it was like Edvard Munch's The Scream? And that's what was on the sleeves.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was my Psycho deck. It was my trickster one. It was just supposed to sharp
Oh
people
yeah, I have all
nuts.
my art.
Yeah. I don't play them very much.
Yeah. It's cool when you have a deck built on it and then you have all the tokens.
It's like
it's like
peppered everywhere. Yeah.
it just looks good. Well, cool.
Yeah, remember to check your car later.
Yeah, God, it would be a whole thing just to even get in here.
Oh, really?
Contra Drinko.
What's that? Tequila?
Rum.
Oh, you like rum? Rum and beer?
Contra Drinko. Alcohol in general.
Yeah. You want to talk Campo Chicos then?
Yeah, let's do it. I almost want to get a pencil and paper.
You should.
I think I'm pretty good at remembering the lot, but it's just to write down stuff.